Honestly, the War of the Realms set is super boring. Let's make it a little more exciting, shall we? Perfect. Hello and welcome back to Dial H for Heroclix. This is a brand new unboxing series here for Thor War of the Realms. And by series, I mean one video. We ain't gonna drag this thing out to two. We have a case of War of the Realms to open. It was given to me by a buddy of mine. So let's just go ahead. We'll crack right into it. You know what? This is a Thor set. This is an Asgardian set. I need to show them the proper respect they deserve. I'm gonna change my headwear to something more traditional. All right, there we go. I think that is definitely the mood for this set. All right. So if you want to know, the legacy cards for this set were Bulldozer, and for this set, for these two bricks here, this case, we got Bulldozer and Thor and Loki, which is good because I wanted Bulldozer and he wanted Thor and Loki, so it all worked out. Booster number 1. Dang, wow, hot start. Goodness gracious. Hulk, Vision, Hawkeye, the rare Valkyrie, which is like the movie-esque looking Valkyrie, and then pop him out just for a second here so we can, ooh, check him out. He is doing a really weird like dance midair though. It's not a good sculpt. It's not a great sculpt. It's a very awkward shape dance midair. But we have, ooh, look at that. The Chase Iron Man. This is a Shakespearean Iron Man. He can go ahead and live here on the hammer for right now. Hot dog. Right out the gate. Hot start, first booster. That would be the back right. Well, I guess if you're looking at the front, that's the back left booster, all the way on the left side. Wow. Wow. We'll have to see if that's any form of consistent at all. Oh man, and we get bubble wrap as well. Holy smokes. We are just crazy hot start here. We have Captain America, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, Thor, and it looks like we have Thor's sister, the newly errated Hela. This is incredible. Great sculpt though. Really ballin' sculpt. It's a bit big. That's a big old cape. It's huge. Alright, right on. Super rare down. Chase down. I almost want to just start going from the other side because we're going to be opening like nothing but rares here for a little while. It's going to be rough. Goodness gracious. Chill out. What the hell? Heck, I mean. The Executioner, Nebula, Valkyrie, and Hawkeye, and we have a super rare 047A Gamora, but her dial is really messed up. Is this the right dial on her? Yes, it is. Okay. Check out her name. Her name and her Guardians team ability. Is that gonna focus? Maybe not. Her name and her Guardians team ability are just all messed up. Wow. Okay. 2 super rares, 1 chase. This must be the last super rare that we get in this brick, I assume, because goodness gracious, man. We're just pulling them all hot out the gate. Nope. We have the Vision, normal one, Dense Vision, Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, Captain Marvel, and Kid Loki. Ah, dude, cool. We have a Captain Marvel. We have a Carol Danvers. Let's just set her right there for right now. I'm going to actually put these on this other hammer. I think that'll make them all look a lot better. I think that'll just be way cooler looking, way prettier looking. All right, let's continue now that the disgusting person known as Captain Marvel is no longer with us. All right, very cool. Very cool. We have Scourge, King Ulick, the Enchantress, Spider-Man, and Black Panther. Average pack, very average. Thank you. All right. Great sculpt, bad dial. We have Angela. That's who I meant with that. We have Heroclix, who's also just kind of bad. Black Widow. We have Richard Rider Nova, who's dope. And then our rare is Curse. Very cool comic accurate Curse. I mean, we have not gotten a comic accurate Curse since Hammer of Thor. You know, like he wasn't in the last Thor set, and we got like Thor the Dark World Curse. But yeah, Hammer of Thor Curse was the last time we got a cool comic accurate Curse. We're still looking for our third super rare, so we shall see. Hey, that's pretty cool. We have Groot, who looks nice, Spider-Man, Yondu. We finally have a Loki, and then we have a rare Prime, Frog Thor. That's pretty cool. That's pretty legit. I'm down to clown with old Frog Thor there. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty cool. All right. Next up, we have Dr. Annabelle Riggs, Cool Hat Spider-Man, Blade, Eric Masterson's son, Thunderstrike, and the Executioner, who is standing at the bus, waiting for the bus to come and pick us up. Amazing sculpts. Incredible sculpts. We still need our last super rare. Let's see what happens. Oh, nice. I think this is cool. I don't know if Kevin will agree. We have Lady Sif, who's awesome. Blade, who's pretty cool. Shang-Chi, who's awesome. We have a Shifting Focus Thor. And then we have Crusader as the last super rare. Ooh. She's going to be going through the top. She has very small hand that is connected to her hammer swing effect. Yeah. Alright, I like this way this Crusader looks. She's dope. Yeah, big fan of Crusader. Big fan. Big fan of Crusader. Big fan of Crusader. Alright, that's our last super rare, so which means we gotta crack open our last rare. Maybe a Prime. Prime and a Chase, so probably not another Prime, so probably just gonna be a rare here. Let's see. Ooh. I would really like this pack in sealed. It's not a stomping sealed pack, it just has a rare, but it's really cool. So we have Loki, we have Dr. Donald Blake, or just Donald Blake. We have both Captain Americas in the set, so that's why I would like to open a pack like this. But then we also have Moon Knight, and this Moon Knight sculpt is, yeah, very standing by the bust sculpt, but it's like cool enough, like it's alright, it's solid. But I think Moon Knight would be a really fun character to play as in sealed. So, you know, I like that. I like that sculpt, man. Alright, cool. So, Prime was Frog Thor. Chase was Iron Man. Gamora, super rare. Crusader, super rare. And Hela, super rare. Let's go opposite this time, huh? Let's try that. Let's see if we go from the front right corner to working our way zigzag back. See how that works? Because, man, we really just showed everything that we had to offer the whole world just right away. Are you kidding me? I'm just kidding. No, there's nothing actually here. Executioner, the Black Knight, Black Panther, Yondu, and Cool Hat Spider-Man. How'd you guys go in there for a second, right? You're like, oh man, you really done did pull that chase. First two boosters. Nah. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Rare, Shifting Focus Thor, Yondu, Heroclix, Black Widow, and Scarlet Witch. Dude, Black Widow is like that in her booster. She's just hanging out. She's just doing whatever she wants to do, man. Alright. A lot of bubble wrap. Ooh. Yes! This is a chase that I wanted Kevin to pull. I don't know if he wanted to pull it, but I really wanted to pull it just so I can see what the back of the card looks like. Okay, cool. Thank you. Awesome. If you're in the Rock Discord, you know that I asked for the back of this character's card a few days ago, whatever, and in general. And the only thing that I got was someone correcting me, or not correcting me, being like, what set is it in? Like, as if, why wouldn't I be talking about the latest set, you know? So finally, and I'm sorry, Kevin, if this is a figure you didn't want pulled, I'm excited for it because this is Black Widow with Lockjaw's tuning fork, who also has Thor's hammer and whatever else. So, hard to tell a little bit, but you see it in real life. That's like the tuning fork back there, which looks really, really dope. And then there's her sculpt. I just wanted to see, and I'm going to take a picture of this bad boy later, what the Lurker looked like on the card, and what his symbols were. Because everybody's printing the team abilities in different places. The Masters of Evil team ability is not printed the same. Actually, I don't remember if it is or not. At the very least, on the Ultron drones that we made, it's not printed the same. But also because I want to make custom Bystander tokens. And by the way, if you want any cool custom Bystander tokens, you should join our Dial H for Heroclix Patreon. They're not action tokens. There are just ones that are just action tokens, but we also make tokens that are pogs and stuff like that. So if you want a Lurker pog, bada bing bada boom, we will have that there for you. Actually, I'm going to take her card out. I'm just going to set it right there just so I remember to take a picture of it. But yeah, if you want a Lurker pog, if you want Wrecking Crew Bystanders, if you want Mr. Horse, this entire set. Yes, I know WizKids already has a token pack, but our custom tokens are like Simeon and I and other people in cosplay, in like closet cosplay, so it's really, really funny. Like, it's just, to me, it adds so much character to the game. We even asked another Heroclix content creator to help us with these Bystanders, so I'm really excited for you guys to see somebody else besides just me, besides just Simeon, on these Bystanders, because it's gonna be a lot of fun. Trust me. So we have Ultron drones, we have Kotai warriors, we have the Infinity markers, we have the plant markers. We have all sorts of really, really cool stuff. We have the Red Sun Lex Luthor Bystanders, we have the Ares Bystanders, all that stuff. We're gonna have the Hela Bystanders, we're gonna have Lurker, we're gonna have the Wrecking Crew, we're gonna have Mr. Horse, we're gonna have all that stuff, guys. This pack is Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Man with a cool helmet, See-Through Vision, Normal Throg, and Scarlet Witch. So we did pull the Chase as the first thing going this way, but we still haven't ran into any super rares yet, which is kind of interesting. So the Chase was like the fourth booster in the front. There's 1 second to whatever. Oh wow, this is like the first time I've seen her sculpt. Okay, weird. We have a Loki, Donald Blake, Nebula, Angela, and we have Wasp. You guys might have already seen Wasp. I've never seen Wasp. This is a really weird sculpt, which I'm cool with, because if you know anything about Wasp, Wasp's like one of her main hobbies, and I'm going to sound like Scott Porter here for a little bit, trying to talk about comics knowledge, but one of Wasp's like biggest hobbies is that she's like a fashionista. She designs her own costumes, and she enjoys all that stuff, like just the world of like fashion. That is like Wasp's hobby. That's her thing. So Wasp might have the most like costumes for a character. Especially if it's a character where we're saying when she debuted to now, she definitely has the most costumes. Now in recent years, I think everybody's kind of cooled off. Like they've just been like the black and gold, whatever, that's Wasp's. Pixie haircut, black hair or brown hair, whatever. Ever since like 2005-ish, Civil War time, it's been like, yeah, that's Wasp's costume. Forget about it. But I mean, she's had a ton of costumes, and that's never been clixed before. That's really cool. So I'm always down for alternate costumes whenever we can get them. Because, like, yeah, the costume will change sometimes, and the power set won't change. You know, not every time when there's a costume change is there, like, a power set change. Like, when Thor has a metal arm, like, yeah, okay, there's probably a power set change. But for Wasp, it's just like, nah, that's what she was feeling today. So that's really cool. We have Vision. We have She-Thor, what's-her-face, Jane. We have Hulk, Shang-Chi, and then Good Captain America. The Recruiter Cap. Do we need all of our super rares still? I think we need all of our super rares still. Yeah. Our last 3-4 super rares and potential prime is all going to be there. I don't know if it's Chase and Prime per brick or what exactly is going on with everything. Oh, wow. Okay. Bad Captain America, Lady Sif, Nova, Dr. Annabelle Riggs, and Baron Zemo. Not a bad sealed pack, though. Lady Sif, Nova, Baron Zemo. Solid sealed pack. Potentially Annabelle Riggs. Have we really not? She is a rare. She is a rare. Throg's a rare. This Thor is a rare. We got our chase pack, and then you're a rare, Black Knight. So all of our super rares, are all right here. So this is an interesting brick. Very interesting. All 3 super rares in this bottom left corner if you're looking at it from the front. That is wild. Okay. Okay. For a second there I was like, no. Why would we only get 2 super rares? That'd be dumb. Alright. Bad Captain America, Executioner, Blade, Kid Loki, and then we have Infinity Hammer Thor. So dope. So zaced. So incredibly, so fucking zaced. Infinity Hammer Thor looks awesome. Wish he did also awesome things, but alas, here we are. Bubble wrap. Black Panther, Hawkeye, Lady Sif, the Executioner. I feel like we've pulled the most Executioners. I'm gonna have to like take a quick video of like the layout of this, but I think we pulled like 2 Lokis and like 5 or 6 Executioners. I don't know what it is. Loki is the only real generic in this set, and in my opinion, the generic should be the easiest to get. No one really wants to spend that much for generics, but because they're sought after, they're gonna be expensive, right? We have the Valkyrie Chick, the weird angel Valkyrie lady. I think she makes Mr. Horse, so if you like her, we got a Mr. Horse Bystander coming for you, for your way. And just really quick, just so you know, yeah, she does make Mr. Horse. If you're curious about our Bystanders, all of our Bystanders are printed with something else on the back. So the Wrecking Crew isn't going to be Thunderball Pile Driver on the same token on the front and the back. That doesn't make any sense. That's dumb. You want to play both at the same time, right? So we would probably have like Pile Driver, Mr. Horse, Thunderball, Rock Troll, Bulldozer, Lurker, something like that, right? So that way you can have all the Wrecking Crew out and then flip them over when you want to play those pieces. To me, that makes the most sense. All right, we got Thor and Valkyrie. Let's check out our last super rare, potentially maybe last prime, potentially maybe super rare prime. I have no idea. I actually don't really know the distribution of the set that well. I'm not going to pretend we are potentially maybe super rare prime. But Vision, Hulk, Hercules, Groot, and oh, okay. That's is he 75 points? Yeah, he is. That's a bummer. Mjolnir Throw, Thor, Shifting Focus, Hammer Throw, Thor is our last super rare. Well, that's rough. So, if this was the case I would have bought, the only figure in this entire case that I would have wanted was Crusader. That's it. So, it's a hard sell on this set. Okay, Crusader and then the Captain Americas. But again, commons, uncommons, easy to get. I personally think, and this is no offense to anyone that bought product or to WizKids in general, but this set is not for me. This is just a set that I'm not a Thor guy, not really, big into that. I feel a little bad for Thor fans for just how much like non-Asgardian like stuff is in the set, how many like Guardians of the Galaxy are in the set, how many like Avengers are in the set. I guess it's cool with like Wrecking Crew because those are like really big Thor villains. I think this Thor set still feels more like a Thor set than like Captain America and the Avengers felt like a Captain America set. This set does also have just a totally different vibe to it than Captain America and the Avengers, which is good. But the vibe is very simple dials, more so than Empire or Rise and Fall or Wonder Woman for that matter with any benched powers. These dials all feel very plain, very simple, very, very boring. However, I will say mission points as a whole are much better in this set. Hela, before she was changed, was obviously very strong, but still a risky play. I consider it a risky play. And then Wrecker, I think, is very, very strong. On the other hand, Malekith is absolutely terrible. For 100 points, it's ridiculous. Especially when he himself is terrible at contributing to his own mission point thing. So yeah, the chases, I will say the chases are all great, like Thor chases. I wish they would have kept with the theme of like all characters that have weird things going on with them. I don't know if some of these are made up characters. Like Black Widow's a made up character. That's cool, which is like, I don't know where they get the lurker and all that jazz from. You know, I think Spider-Man's a made up character. I think the Human Torch is a made up character. This Iron Man, I'm unfamiliar if he's like made up or not. If this is his special black armor, because like this is not the armor he had. So that's another problem with this set as a whole. And I know the unboxing is over, so now I'm just taking this time to sort of rant a little bit. But it's a War of the Realms set. It's a Thor set with a War of the Realms sub-theme is what it really is. So we have two characters, really, Spider-Man and Daredevil, that are obviously alternate versions of the Avengers. But that entire crew that Spider-Man was on should have been made. We should have gotten, I don't remember who else was on it besides Captain America, Wolverine, maybe Moon Knight, I don't know. But Captain America and Wolverine were both on that. To be fair, it was a very normal version of Wolverine. He did not have an Asgardian weapon of any kind. But Captain America had this dope winter jacket and this really cool axe. And I really wish they would have included that. Now, another thing that's cool, at the very least, is they did make the Asgardians of the Galaxy, which was cool. I like that they just have Guardians of the Galaxy keyword. That's fine. No need to make a whole new keyword for it. They have the Guardians of the Galaxy team ability, which is really cool. But, I mean, the sculpts are so lame. They keep messing up my man Scourge. I want double M16s. That's all I want. I'm a very simple man. And now this means it's going to be maybe another 5 years before we get another Scourge. Or a year. Honestly, who knows? Who can tell? But I mean, it's just a real shame that this is what the set was. It's very boring. Angela, for example, has a very lame dial for a really cool character. There are no generics. All of these little bystanders people they had, except for maybe Mr. Horse, the Wrecking Crew, whatever, but like the Lurker, the Dreamstone Simulacrum or whatever, those could have all been some form of like actual generic figure. And it's an Asgardian set. There should be generic Asgardians, generic Valkyries, generic trolls of some kind. The only, like, I feel like they have to know people don't like sets without generics. Like, Rebirth sucked, you know. Fantastic Four, in my opinion, Future Foundation, was a bad set. Like, it was a bad set. It was not a fun set to play in sealed. There was a handful of good things from it, but I think that is an arguably bad set. Besides the Doom Chases, which is its one saving grace, like, no generics really sucked in that set, because all you had was low-point little snot-nosed brats. That sucks, you know. I mean, Thing Robot, I guess he's like sort of a generic, sorta, you know. I don't know if they ever had multiples in comics, but his real name wasn't Various, just NA or whatever. Rebirth is a garbage set, and I'm not saying every set with generics is a good set, but look at how awesome Wonder Woman was. It felt like it had so much body and flavor to it because each general, each whatever character could generate, each captain could generate a generic, or sometimes they weren't a captain, they could make a generic, but still, the generics were sidekicks, the captains could generate them, and they worked, just like in Empire, how the captains can make scrolls and stuff. Anyway guys, I'm Kalders, howdy, let's get rad.